Cockney and son, now don't be daft. We've got proper opinions and plenty of graft. Old school chat with a podcast twist. So stick the kettle on, you don't want to miss. Cockney and son, 2 generations in one London. God blimey, governor.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Cockney and Son Series 2 Episode 3. This episode is pre-recorded as it goes out today on Friday the 20th because me, Rich and the kids are actually on our way home from Holland after spending half term there. We are recording this before we go, so I can't actually tell you what it was like, but we are travelling over on the drive on Eurotunnel and then driving into Holland for a few days as a family. Today's episode is a fitting one though. We're talking half-term survival, kids needing entertaining 24/7 and whether boredom might actually be a good thing. So we can't really tell you about our week because it hasn't happened yet. So we're going to get straight into a little bit of this.
God blimey, governor. It's now time for a bit of a natter.
So as I said, half term is practically over when this episode goes out. So I hope that everyone out there has survived it.
Yes.
You are a big fan of kids having so much holiday, aren't you?
Oh, well, I'll tell you, that's half term come around quite quick considering it was only Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
No,
But every time is like either 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, I know. But it just seems they come around so quick.
It's not if you do a school run every day.
No, but especially when you think that January is supposed to be the month that drag is.
Yeah.
You know, but then all of a sudden...
It's February.
No,
you're not all doing that.
No. It's just like the
I
school.
Can't believe it.
The school is coming around quick.
It's November. So the main thing we do on Bit of a Natter is compare things back in the 70s, 60s to nowadays. Obviously, you did have school holidays back in the day, and we know that it's very different back then. We've touched on that before, where you could just be kicked out the door, let back in when the lights come on.
That's if you're lucky.
It's a hard one, half term, because
it's only a week as well, and it's sort of cram.
Yeah, but also it's that break that parents and children need. But obviously, if you are working, of
course,
and you have to take holiday, it's inconvenient because you only get so many weeks.
Yeah, that's it
for holidays.
Well, but I mean, back then a lot of the mums didn't work.
Yeah,
so they was
housewives.
So they was there. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that school in itself is starting to change because obviously they need to be a bit more adaptive to educational needs and all that sort of stuff, which we won't get into. But also, school terms have not changed really, but yet the environment outside that, like you say, if parents can't afford to take the time off, where does your child go?
Yeah, exactly.
Or obviously mums or whoever used to be housewives and stuff, so it didn't really matter.
That's right.
So there's not really been a massive change in childcare with schools and things like that.
No, round about now you see a lot of sort of grandparents with kids now.
Yeah,
you never used to like years ago.
It would make so much more sense if the schools did provide a club or something, because obviously they have the space.
Yeah, of course.
Why would they not provide this? It seems like a silly thing. Not to do.
They well, as I say, my old primary school used to have it was play centre. I used to go there. During sort of same hours as the school was. You know? And that was good. You know, different. It wasn't like going to school because you didn't do any schoolwork. It was just activities and all that. Yeah.
Like when the boy does football camp, that's at a school. So obviously you're allowed to use the buildings and stuff. I just don't see why that's not a thing. The survival is bittersweet because it's like I'm so ready. Although I've enjoyed my week in Holland, hopefully I'm so ready to have a break from like the school run, the packed lunches,
of course, of course you are.
That sort of side of thing. But when they're off, then you're in full entertainment mode, which then can be tiring. And then you get towards the end and you're like, oh God,
I'm glad they're going back.
I need them to go back to school for a little bit of a break. So it is, although half terms are much needed by the kids and the parent, it's also a lot harder if you are unable to provide, to be off, to do stuff,
and to provide. I mean, as we said earlier, earlier episodes, how expensive stuff is.
Yeah.
You know, it just seems to be getting more money. And if you've got 2 or 3 kids...
It's juggling.
Yeah, if you've got 2 or 3 kids, it's a...
Yeah.
Not just going out for the day, but it's like, unless you take a packed lunch, you've got to pay out for food and all that. It's a very expensive day.
And because we have the luxury of living in England, in February, you can't really go out.
Not really,
it's
no.
Unpredictable, isn't it?
Well, as you say, this year it's been raining every day, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I do feel for parents out there who just will struggle during half term.
Well, it is a shame because, especially those, not everyone's got a garden.
No. But my point is, for you, what I'm saying back then, nobody would be saying this because it would be like, oh, they're off. Go on, come back when the candle lights get lit. Yeah.
Candle lights.
And I'll have some beef tripping, and if you're lucky, I might whip up some spotty dick.
Have some spam.
Yeah. And on Fridays, we'll go down to fish and chip shop.
Yes, that was a treat, that was.
So what I'm saying is...
Oh, yeah, no, it's all changing. It's mostly changing again in a few years.
It's always interesting how parents back then had less stress, but a 20-year-old looked about 50.
Yeah. They had less stress because, you had sort of more discipline.
Yeah. You had the Black Plague.
The Black Plague? Black Death?
The Great Fire of London.
Yeah. No, yeah, but, your parents... There was more discipline back then as well, and,
You do that, I'll have your guts for garters.
Oh, what? That smile off your face?
Yeah.
But the best one, wasn't it? Well, you stop crying, otherwise I'll give you something to cry for.
You stop crying, Steve.
What is that one? Eh?
My mental health, mum. Shut up.
Yeah, mental health, there's no such thing.
Stop making stuff up.
Yeah.
Did you read that on the newspaper from your fish and chips? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Survival, half term, to a lot of people, if you have the luxury of just going, right, we're going here.
Yeah, I mean...
And again, also social media, we're going to be away.
Yeah.
I always feel like when we post stuff, when we're on holiday, we're having a great time because we do have a great time.
Yeah, of course
it must be annoying to people who can't do that.
Yeah, well, that's life, isn't it?
Yeah. But if you had a Richard who could probably tell you that the amount of money that you're spending on
days out, days out, of course,
it's found something to do, but you might not have been able to have the time off. So there's all things.
Because you imagine, like, if you arrange to do something every day, by the time you've paid petrol or fares, wherever you want to go, and you've done that activity and dinners and that, it must really be more than going away for a week or a few days.
We have been to Holland, but the travel tip is that Holland doesn't have the same February half term as England. Last year we went to Holland and we went to this like theme park, swimming park thing, and it was so cheap compared to going away in England. So where we're going is a Centre Parks. We all know. Well, Centre Parks is...
It's ridiculous.
Is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
But that's what I'm saying. We are obviously having to drive to Holland. So we're getting the Eurotunnel and then driving. But I think it will work out loads cheaper than if we went. Actually, we should compare it. By the time this episode goes out, I should get Richard to compare if we went to a Centre Parks in the UK.
Oh, I can imagine how much next week's Centre Parks over here will be.
New book coming out. Rich and Lou's Survival Holiday Trip.
But it's, but what it's like in the summer holidays, these companies, they put the prices up.
Yeah.
But why? They know people are struggling.
Yeah.
Some people, and it's the only time they might only get to go away, then you've got to pay all this extra money, Well, I'll see on the news, on the adverts that some places are doing child-free places and all that. But it's still,
probably whack the adult prices.
Yeah, of course. Up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jet to holiday.
Yeah, that's
Darling,
it.
hold my hand.
Hold my hand. 3 child places.
Yeah.
But that's only under 2. It's when you get these places and they sort of do under 12s.
Yeah.
And then anything over 12, you think, well, it's a 12-year-old. What's the
Something that annoys me in half term or half terms is when you see on social media like a crafty mum or a crafty parent or whatever, get this and do this, and you think, great, what do I do for the other 20?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you know what kids like these days, they start something and then within 5 or 10 minutes they want to do something else.
Yeah, the best investment that we've done is the trampoline.
Yes, they love that, don't they?
They're constantly on that.
Yeah.
And that does burn a lot of energy off.
Yeah.
So, go on Facebook Market, as I always say, if you've got the space.
If you pay by cheque, make sure it don't bounce.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not time for the jokes yet. So last bit for the advice for survival parents out there, parents who are just like dreading the half term.
Yeah, but
it's only 5 days.
It's only 5. Well, you say
what
that.
You said about January. But it's only 37.
But you say
31 days.
But you say 5 days, but to some parents, it's going to feel like
what the 6 weeks is like.
Come sort of the weekend is most probably the same, but they mostly do the same. But when that Monday and that week goes in,
it's the one. If one of you is off, or one of you is working, it's that when that person comes home from work, it's like
you can imagine that person.
Take your kids. I'm leaving.
And that person's coming home later than normal.
Yeah.
Oh, the train was delayed, love.
Yeah.
And then the mum's like this.
No.
8 fags in the mouth.
Honestly,
2 empty bottles of vodka on the side.
As I said before, it's a necessity that we have to go away.
You said that quite posh.
It's a necessity.
But imagine if you got 3 or 4 kids.
No, I don't know why people do that.
Oh no! Imagine it.
That's Valentine's Day.
Screaming and shouting.
That's Valentine's Day. They've made him have 4 babies. Right. We hope that you've had a good half term.
Yes.
Because obviously this is pre-recorded, isn't it?
Yes.
So Friday, we could have been there for the beginning of the half term to give you these tips, but you won't hear them till the end. So this information has been pretty much useless.
Yes, true. But,
But thanks for listening.
Yes.
And we'll have to call it a secret thing.
Take it on board.
Is it true that the only time that you went on holiday as a child was when you was evacuated to the countryside?
Down to a farm. No, but when you think of
it was that time that you told us that story when the first time you went on a holiday as a kid.
Go on.
And you said, "Mum, what's that big puddle?" That's the ocean.
When I done the youth club and we was doing the football and we was going to the away games.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the kids, because we all from central London, some of the kids never seen any farm animals.
Did you sing them a song then?
No,
McDonald's.
No, but I mean, it wasn't just like years ago. It's just kids now that some parents don't take their kids away at all.
Well, I'm sure you gave them some good advice and something to like help them feel better about that.
But it was
don't worry about it.
No, but it was just weird. Like you play. A lot of our away games were in these little villages. Yeah. And it was just like an eye opener from like the kids like that.
Well, they might be thinking, oh God, if Coach Steve never took me to that place in Essex, I would have never gone anywhere.
Well, we had one kid, he started crying, said he was homesick. We only just gone over Vauxhall Bridge.
No, stop. Because he saw a cow. No. What's that?
We'd just gone over the bridge and he started going, what's happening? I said to the assistant, what's happening? And he said, he's homesick.
He said, what's that? What's that big thing in that field? He goes, that's where your Happy Meal comes from. What? Right. We hope you survived half term, but it's now time.
You've only got to wait another few weeks and you've got another one.
Easter, and it's longer with the bank holidays included.
Yeah, it's early this year and all, Easter, isn't it?
Great.
Yeah.
I'm going away.
You're going away? Most probably going away again, isn't it?
Time for you to rant away with a bit of this.
Adam and Eve it? Would you? I can't believe it. Adam and Eve it.
So what is your rant about today in theme of the half-term survival?
Well, it's about kids that just seem to, they want to be entertained 24 hours a day.
What are you talking about? My kids aren't like that.
No, but
you don't have a craft cupboard when you was little?
No, but, it's hard, but it's hard because some parents they say, right, we're going to have a day out.
Yeah.
And you always get one kid, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Rather staying and play on a Xbox or whatever. Yeah. Whatever it is. What's the other one? Xbox and
PlayStation.
Yeah, that one. And and then
I just had a flashback.
So then the mum and dad, they might have, they've gone out their way to have a nice little day out, Yeah. And then you sort of make that kid go. Yeah. Because the other, you might have another 2 kids or another kid, and they're all excited, they want to go. You say, make this kid go. So that kid's got the hump.
I mean, I don't think that nowadays that anything is plain sailing.
No, of course not. And it's like it's hard to get the kids to do a lot. I'm not saying all kids, but I'm saying some of the kids, it's hard to get them entertained because they just don't want to do it.
I mean,
not being funny, some parents don't want to do it.
No.
Some parents are lazy.
There's a lot of things I don't want to do.
They don't want to. They'd rather let the kids sit on the screens because it's easy for them. They say, right, well, you can have an hour or so on the screen, and then they go, the kids are quiet. And then just let them stay on it. And then they say, right, come on, let's go out for a walk. Let's go, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I
think that kids need to be entertained constantly is because that's just how it is nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't know how to entertain themselves.
No, themselves, that's right, yeah.
Because you are brought up as a parent nowadays and you see, even if you don't have kids, you might have friends that have kids. You see them going, what are you doing? All right, let's play. Oh, we're this. We're doing this. I got crafted. So it's that thing where you see other parents doing it and you just assume that's what it's like. Yeah, whereas obviously back in the day, those things did happen, like going swimming, but they didn't happen. Monday we're going swimming, Tuesday we're going here. It was like once in a while. The rest of the time, you played with your toys or you went out and played with your friends.
Yeah, played with your friends, yeah.
So I don't think that kids need to be entertained. I just don't think they know any different.
No, that's right. Yeah, it's a shame, because as we said in the last episode, when the school half term, them kids might not see their friends again till they go back. So they
you're their only friend.
So you hope that your kids get on with each other, and sometimes if they don't, that's that's the problem.
Get them up, get them out.
Get them out in the fresh air.
If it's not raining, get them up.
If you can, some people can't. Some people.
No, I mean, even if you walk.
Yeah, go for a walk. Yeah, just go. I mean, where a lot of people live, there must be some sort of park or something. Yeah. Just get.
So it was like when I did the Tower Bridge thing. Yeah. I dropped the kids off at school.
Yeah.
Got on the train.
Yeah.
Into Central. The only thing that I spent money on. That day was the hot chocolate that I had, and I did pay to go up Tower Bridge to walk across the platform, and that was like £12. If I didn't go up there, and I didn't have that hot chocolate, obviously kids are free, aren't they, on the train mostly?
Yeah, under 16.
Where I went down onto the River Thames and was on those rocks and did the photos, you can walk over the bridge. There's always stuff going on.
Yeah, of course.
So realistically, you've just got to have the motivation to take your kids out for a little bit of an adventure, and they should hopefully be tired. But on the flip side, you could be out for like 8 hours, come home, and then they go, what are we doing now?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Well, we're doing nothing. Sit down.
Sit down, get on your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your iPad. No.
Yeah.
Well, it's that debate that we keep
having.
As
I said earlier, a lot of parents, it's down to them as well, because some parents can't be bothered.
No, I know. But then
when you see somebody's school runs and you see them in their pajamas and all that, and you think you can't even bother to get dressed.
No, I know, but the thing is,
how can you bother not to get out?
But what I'm saying is, now what you need to do nowadays.
So what time do these people get dressed then?
No, the thing is, what you need to do, which you don't do a lot, is you need to imagine the bigger picture, and you can't just assume. Yeah.
Assume what?
That they can't be bothered because they're in pajamas.
Oh, come on.
They might not have been able to...
What, you can't get up and get dressed straight away? Even if you put on a tracksuit?
Yeah. They might be working from home.
Yeah, but you wouldn't go... I mean, I've never seen anyone when I was growing up going to the shop in their pyjamas.
I mean, the mum I saw this morning in slippers and a robe was a bit much.
And their hair in curlers.
Yeah.
No, but how can you not? Even if you just put on a tracksuit, it's got to be better than going to school in your pyjamas, surely.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we can't answer that question unless at the school today.
That's a bit lazy, isn't it?
You go, I saw you in your pyjamas. Why can't you be bothered to get dressed?
Surely, what? So they take their clothes off at night, put their pyjamas on.
Yeah.
And then they get out of bed and then get the kids ready and then come out the house with their pyjamas.
Ask the listeners.
But surely, while the kids having their breakfast, can't they just go and get dressed?
So if you're a parent...
Pair of jeans and a jumper?
Well, we need to find out the answer before you just assume that they're lazy. Listen, if you're a parent...
Have you ever thought of going doing school run in your pajamas.
My hair's done.
Exactly.
I'm dressed up.
Exactly.
I may even squirt a few aftershaves on me. You know?
I mean, I'm sure
that's what I'm saying. It depends.
But I'm sure, this is how it's gone. Like, I'm sure that the ones that go into the school in their pajamas, their mums and dads didn't go to school in their pajamas. So why has it changed?
So for me as a parent in 2026 now, I will say it is very difficult for kids to entertain themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. Whether that's because it's 2026 or because they've been parented as parents feel that they should parent nowadays and do all of this stuff because of the pressure that you see on social media and your friends going, oh, we're going here, there and everywhere. And that makes you feel bad. So it's just...
I mean, it must be, sometimes...
problem.
Yeah, sometimes it must be a bit like not say upsetting for the kids, like when they see on social media these kids going on holiday, or the kids when they come back up for holidays and they go, what do you do? Oh, we went here, we went there, and these kids must have never been away. It's odd,
I mean, the boy can't even keep it to himself because from like October to like April, he's Casper White. And then he does tan quite well. So when he goes back, he couldn't even say, oh, I didn't do much.
Yeah, he is white. Yeah.
And they'll go, who's the new kid?
Because I know that I don't know if they still do it. They used to... I don't know if they still do it, but I used to, like, the first day back to school after the summer holidays, they used to go around the class.
100% they don't do that.
They don't do it anymore,
well, I would imagine.
Because they used to say, what did you do? Oh, I went to so-and-so. Tommy, what did you do? Oh, I didn't do anything. And then all the kids, you didn't go on holiday.
Even the teacher?
The teacher.
I just think it's a 2026 thing, and I just don't see it getting... No. I don't think as a parent even there's anything you can do nowadays unless you just leave your kid alone, and then you'll be faced with thinking that you're a bad parent for leaving your kid alone.
And then you're going to get to the stage where the boy will mostly want to go out with his mates.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like, oh, what's that? Where is he? And all that.
No, but go on in.
Hope he's safe and all that. No, but I mean...
Track you. Send your bodyguard, your robot, your screen, your tracker.
Because, with these people, these kids walking about with knives and all that, it is a big worry.
But what do you do then? Do you
have
isolate them?
No, well, you have to,
But then if something bad happens, who's going to feel the worst one? The parent.
Yes, I know, but that could be anything like that. I mean, that could...
Like, I'm saying that he's going to get the bus or whatever to secondary school.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that I'm probably going to be driving him.
Yeah, you must be driving him to work.
Jeez, yeah. Dad, I'm 26 now.
Yeah.
I only work up the road.
Yeah. Dad,
let me know when you get there. The tracker's on.
Yeah.
Give me your phone. Let me look at it.
Dad, I've got a company car. You don't have to do it.
But yeah, so imagine, because I always see these things on social media that say you don't know when it's the last time that you're going to pick your kid up, as in physically pick them up.
Yeah.
You don't pick them up, but also when they are independent or whatever, like when they leave the nest and your parenting situation is not over, but obviously moves on.
Well,
back in the day, what I'm saying is back in the day where kids were a bit more self-sufficient and it was probably not as a big impact. I can see that becoming a massive thing for parents.
Yeah, but a lot of kids these days still at home.
But that's another thing. That's because it's too expensive to move out.
They don't fly less these days, not as much these days, unless they're obviously going away to university and that, So that you could be stuck with them.
So yeah, we've depressed everyone with parenting and half term.
Well, I don't think it's depressed. I think they know how it is.
Preparation is key, people. You've just been told that Easter half term, which is the 2-week one, is earlier.
Yes.
So you've got like 6 weeks to get your 2 weeks of entertainment planned.
Try and plan something, but
don't be lazy.
It's always hard, though, isn't it?
If you need that extra time to plan, just go to school.
When the kids go, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Then they go into one, and then some of the parents go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Santander.
Right. It's now time to hopefully make you laugh.
Get ready to laugh. It's now time for the Bleedin Dad Joke.
Right, last week I went first.
Yeah.
So
You want to go first?
Yeah. So these are not school-related things.
No. I went into the butcher's the other day.
Yeah.
And he said to me, I bet you can't reach those 2 pieces of meat up there. I said, no, the steaks are too high.
Okay. Clever. Not funny. Right. I come from a...
Laugh at your own jokes, right?
It's a delivery. I come from a... Wait, are you ready?
Yeah.
I need to deliver it because...
Go on then.
I come from a family of magicians.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 2 half sisters. You like that?
Yeah.
I sawed him in half.
Yeah, of course.
Did you get that?
Yeah, yeah.
Just checking.
Right. Yes. So
no, I said it wrong.
You said it wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, you better do it again then.
I've got to do it again.
Go on then.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I come from a family of failed magicians.
Okay.
I've got 2 half sisters. Right.
So anyway, I was in the pub the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Bloke walks in. He's got a giraffe on the lead.
Yeah.
Goes out the bar. He says, a pint of lager for me and scotch for the giraffe. So anyway, after about 2 or 3 drinks, the giraffe lies down on the floor.
Yeah.
So the bloke says, I'm just going to go to the toilet. Is that all right? He said, no, you can't leave that lying there. He says, not a lion, it's a giraffe.
About 90% of that could have been avoided. Very good. Right, and to end it, hopefully. It takes me... speaking of pubs, I didn't know you was going to do a pub job.
No.
This is good. Speaking of pubs, takes me 10 minutes to walk from my house to my local pub, but it takes me 30 minutes to get back home. The difference is staggering.
Very good.
How you unintentionally set me up there for the best joke. Well, that's it for episode 3 of Cockney and Son. Hope you've had a fabulous half term. I know that I have. Hopefully.
Yes. Oh, good.
I'm currently on the way back, and
Yes.
I hope that my house is clean.
Yes, I'll just go home down and see if my house has been robbed while I've been house sitting.
Yeah. So while you're staying here with Belle,
Yeah.
you're only allowed to stay in this room.
Okay.
Okay. Not allowed in any of the bedrooms upstairs.
Okay.
Don't go for any drawers, and I'll leave you £10 on the side to buy yourself some dinner for the week. Okay?
£10?
Yeah. It's just some Heinz baked beans in the cupboard and a loaf of
What's
bread.
that? Yeah, that'd be £10.
Just run the Hoover around a few times.
I will. Don't you
Yeah.
worry about it.
And Belle's going to absolutely love it.
I'll get the, what's it called? The dust buster out.
Yeah, just do something. I know you won't be able to get upstairs anyway. There's a toilet down there.
No.
Just have a wash.
I'll get upstairs on the Monday. I won't be able to get down till the Friday.
But we'll see you for episode 4.
Yes.
Ready for a clue? For something a little bit lighter.
Yeah? What was that? What?
No, we're not going to tell you.
The clocks go back, was that?
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, was it? Sorry.
Mystery solved.
I was...
That's it for this week's Cockney and Son. If you had a laugh, hit follow or subscribe, whatever button's in front of you. Leave us a review if you're feeling fancy, and don't forget to share it with someone who loves a bit of a moan. We're on Instagram and TikTok at Cockney and Son, so come say hello. Thanks again if you've made it this far, and until next time, cheers from the old man and the not so young one.